What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Myth. Now, I know at first glance this looks like some bootleg Hades, and depending on who you are, that may or may not be a good thing. If you have G, it's a pretty decent thing. But no, this is not a roguelike. This is a top-down action RPG with a quite responsive combat system. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll start off with some of the characters that are in the game here. So here's who you start off with, and as you guys can see, as you unlock more and more of the game, you'll unlock more characters. So you have Siegfried, you have Thor, looking pretty cool there as well. Ooh yeah, haven't used him since Smite. And we have Freya, also haven't used her since Smite as well. So let's go ahead and jump on in because I was very surprised at how good this combat engine, I should have screenshotted that, too late. But here we are in combat once again. I know it has a lot of inspiration derived from Hades, but the combat system, woo, it is probably one of the more responsive ones that you'll find on mobile. Extremely flashy as well. Now, I know some of you astute watchers out there are seeing that auto button over there at the top left-hand corner of your screen. Don't get it twisted, dude. That auto button is worthless. I don't even know why they put it in, dude. It just looks bad. They might as well not even have it. The encounters that you fight in this game are going to be challenging enough that there's just no way auto will be good enough to kind of complete any of these stages, especially considering how strong some of the telegraphed attacks that the enemies do. So this is going to be mostly a hands-on manual experience, baby. And you know what? I'm here for it because once again, the combat engine is pretty decent. And it's not just these basic skills, right? So once we get out of here, I'll show you what else you can bring to combat with you because there is a lot of flexibility with this combat engine, and I'm very curious to see where this game goes long term. Time for my ultimate. So I summoned some of my other gods and demigods to kind of help me out as well, and I'll show you what this all looks like once we get out. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of combat. Of course, you move around with a digital joystick. You got abilities over here on the right that you can fire off on cooldowns. As you do a bunch of damage, you'll build up an ultimate meter, and you can fire that bad boy off for ultimate damage. All right, very straightforward. If you played any type of action RPG before, you know what's going on. This dude, oh, you're done, son. You're done. Just defeated that stage, got myself some loot, some equipment. Of course, I'll show you what that all looks like in a minute. But that is combat. But like I said, there is more to a little bit of story. Guess what? English voice acted. Did you expect it? Did you expect that? I didn't. English voice acted. Completely double-roomed. But we'll go ahead and skip this for right now. All right, Odin, you and me, bruv. So the interesting thing here about that little screen, and I gotta provide some feedback, the artwork in this game is so good, but zooming in on the 3D models does not look very good. I wish they would do that kind of like Borderlands introduction screen with the 2D art instead of the actual combat model, but I digress. But here we are fighting Odin, and once again, like I said, if you're playing on auto, bruh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. I might not even make it on manual. Yeah, I will. Don't get it twisted. FG's a gamer, sucker. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, dude, I'm really digging this game. Once again, do not let the aesthetic either, fool you or oh wow, I died. I died. I died. No. Odin, nah, bro. You ain't about to embarrass me on video. Oh, dude, with the finishing blow too. Such disrespect on. I got disrespected so much at the end, but I still won? Maybe I'm not supposed to defeat that. Maybe it's specifically tuned for you to lose. You know how those encounters are, you know what I'm saying? That's my story. I'm sticking to that bad boy.
Broken sword grab. It was the only weapon to defeat Fafnir.
So we just unlocked Siegfried with that. Very nice. So we'll go ahead and I guess switch to him. I kind of want to stick to the waifu, but you know what? For the sake of this video, I guess I'll show you a little bit of variety here. So let's go ahead and jump on in. And once we defeat this chapter, looks like we're going to go ahead and unlock Thor, which I'm actually very much excited to unlock. Dude, now I really feel like I'm playing Hades. Like quite a bit. Dude, the art style, and you know what? Let me go ahead and vent just for a microsecond. Just because the game does look like a bootleg Hades, that is not a small feat just to copy something. Believe it or not, it still takes skill to kind of make a game look like this, right? So I totally see the inspiration, and I also respect the effort that goes into kind of recreating like this tribute to the Hades art style. Let's go with that instead. You're the one that said bootleg, FG. I know what I said. Oh, dude, I love this guy spin to win, though. Look at the spin to winny. So many telegraphs, dude. You cannot sit on your laurels. Look at that. A little bit of a... Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I want to give you guys a little bit of mythology quotes there for you. All right, it's time for my ultimate. Ah, come on. There you go. Very, very nice. So let me show you what else you can do with your character, because there is still more to it. Ah, come on, tutorial. Yes, you can switch your skills. All right, I guess we're talking about this now. Of course, your characters are going to have multiple skills. So your normal, your powerful ability, and your special ability, you can also upgrade these as well. But what I actually wanted to show you is this. I'm going to go back to my girl here with the lance, just because I really do like this character. So check out my preparation screen, and this is where the gacha comes into play. You can see all of these empty card slots and some of the card slots that have already have cards in them. But you can see here, I can have a card that will interact with my normal attack, my special attack, my dash, my ultimate, which is here in the center, and then all of these cards down here are all of my passive. So think about the flexibility of this system, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passives. I guess I could have just eyeball counted that, but you know what? Mathematics is fundamental. But think about the flexibility here. When you have a gacha, right? When you have future banners, think about how many things you can add to the game to adjust the passes of your character, to adjust the attacks of your character, the ultimates of your character. So there seems to be a lot of flexibility here, and it looks like you're gonna open up even more at 50 and 100. That's going to be kind of crazy, right? So I'm very curious to see how they kind of manage the gacha in this game with all of the different abilities that they can add to the game. That's going to be really interesting. So from a long-term perspective, this game has quite a solid foundation with that preparation system, right? A lot of action RPGs kind of fall into a trap where you can only have so many buttons on a character, right? Yeah, you can switch out skills, but you can only have so many buttons, unfortunately. You're probably gonna find yourself, running with a skill set that you don't really want to change. Here, you have a bit of flexibility where you can change those set skills, give them different effects, side effects, maybe even change them out depending on which type of enemies you're fighting. It sounds pretty cool, man. So definitely shout out to Myth. This game is in an open beta. No, dude, what was that? This game is in an open beta, no wipe. Wow, I guess I'm still going through puberty, you know what I'm saying? FG's trying to grow. But no wipe open beta. Definitely give this game a download. I have all those links down in the description below this video. Not sponsored, of course. Oh, dude, what? Easy clap, 4 health bars, 3 health bars. Oh, I love the way that it kind of follows you there. You don't really see too many telegraphs like that, right? So the idea is to maybe kind of dash at the last moment. Look at all of the pyrotechnicality on the screen, bruh. Very cool. Shout out to Myth. What a surprising little game here. Starting off 2023 with some pretty solid entries. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where your skill just ain't enough, the game does have a little bit of, guess what? Idle functionality. So I've been offline for 14 hours. I'll hit that claim button. Now I just skyrocketed up to level 21. I get a bunch of resources and of course gear as well. Now I absolutely know this is lazy FG talking, but dude, where is my auto equip, bruh? I need some auto equip action. But you find the ones that have like the up green arrow, of course. Equip those bad boys. I mean, you have like an auto dismantle. Dude, give me that auto equip, baby. Just take it all the way. I got some fragments here for Odin. Shout out to Odin. Is that a passive or is this an ultimate card? Let me see here. I think this is an ultimate card. All right, I'm gonna try to equip this, and we're gonna do some gacha pulls here as well. And just like in all idle games, right, you got 8-hour coins here, 8-hour, gems, etc., etc. Very straightforward when it comes to idle games, but it's an action RPG. All right, so it's time for some summons, and depending on which element type / god that you wanna go for, will dictate which banner you kind of wanna go with. Let's go with just Frigg. I don't know why I would want to or not to, because I haven't played enough of the game, but you know what? Frigg looks pretty good. We'll let that full summon animation play out for us here. And we'll do rapid turnover. We got ourselves a purple, and there goes the Queen Goddess Frigg. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. So let's go back into combat here. You don't even know what you looked at, FG. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Give it some time, I'm trying to learn. All right, let's go to preparation here. So now, so I don't have any normal attacks yet, no dashes. Let me see if I can replace this with something. I can replace this with the Wind of Death. So deal Odin damage, which is like fire basically. Let's see here, or I can do powerful attacks, do nature damage when hitting an enemy and kind of giving me some heal action. Let's go with that. I got myself a new passive, so we'll go with Transcendence, which is the Frigg there. So that's gonna give me plus 60 attack. Very, very nice. And then do I have a different god that I can use? I can. So I can either use God, I can use Odin as my main ultimate god, or I can use Frigg, which we're gonna go ahead and use Frigg. Let's do a little bit more combat here. And get, dude, I thought I switched to another character, but that's okay. The ultimates kind of stay the same. All right, what a cool stage design, by the way. Very good. Kind of dodge that, dodge that. And there's no, I haven't, well, I just got that ability to heal off of attacks though, but I haven't seen any way to actually heal like mid-stage. How about these vases? No? Nothing in there? Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to play it safe here because there is so much damage to be taken. Oh my God. Very colorful game. I like all of the colors here. Very vibrant. I wish I was a little bigger. I'm gonna say it. That's what she said. I wish I was like a little bigger. I wish my character was a little bigger. But you know what? I'm still here for it. Very, very nice. I feel like they absolutely could have made me bigger. That's what she said. Do this Sunday, you know what I'm saying? If you can't say it on the weekend, when can you say it? All right. I think I'm getting very close. I want to kill that statue. It doesn't look good. Whatever it's there for, I don't like it. I want to save up my ultimate here because here comes an encounter. Come on down, Frigg. You can see her doing damage, helping me out here. And once again, this is a situation where maybe I want to do a different type of elemental damage depending on which boss I'm fighting. But that worked out quite well. But before we end the video, let's see what else we have to look forward to here. So we have the Goblin Treasure Vault. I'll go ahead and do that. We have a gem mine. So these are going to be like daily resource grinds, right? Ancient Battlefield, some trials, a Death Labyrinth, Arena, the Realm, Divine Trial. So there's a lot more gameplay here to be had as well. So there you go, my friends. A nice little early look at Myth. I'm probably gonna keep this game on my phone for a while and play it here and there, dude. I love the fact that it has a little bit of idle functionality there as well. So once again, if you find yourself hitting like a wall where your skill just ain't enough, you can always kind of use the idle to kind of get yourself past it, or just as like, you know, a little extra incentive to log in, right? Collect your idle, get a bunch of resources, get even stronger. And check out some of these really cool, look at that, threading the needle, baby. And check out these really fun little boss encounters, I have got to say. But that was the little gold goblin. Very nice. I'll take all that. I'll take all that. I'll take all that. So that's it. My name is FG, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. You got to see this guy's nose. You ready for this? Dude, that's mighty suspect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I am out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.